Hello and welcome to the i-ACUSE, Indigenous and Civil Unified Sovereign Enactment. The i-ACUSE launch stems from the great urgency and necessity to end the corporate takeover of Canadian natural resources and globalization to the demise of the original peoples and the Canadian population, notwithstanding that our government and the political parties have failed in consulting with both the original peoples and the Canadian citizens in regards to our natural resources. New bills, laws, and regulations are being forced upon us, such as the NDAA, FIPPA, which is a 31-year China deal, the TPP, our current growing police state, which are all due to globalization, world global governance, presently being implemented without our input or consent. What is i-ACUSE? It is the acronym for the Indigenous and Civil Unified Sovereign Enactment, grassroots movement to create awareness and to implement viable solutions such as a Convention of Consent, which is an agreement to self-determination and self-governance through direct participatory democracy by removing final decision-making authority within all levels of governance between the citizens without the interference of the government or the courts, and to further instill a two-role living constitution that will help both the original peoples and citizens in finally working together and taking back our voices, which have been eliminated by our present false democratic system and political party elections where the politicians can only toe the party line instead of listening to their constituents. And not to mention that our government and most of the political party leaders are supporting and funding an ongoing silent genocide here, as well as the atrocious genocide in Palestine and in many other countries with our tax dollars and natural resources funds in our names. In 1982, Pierre Elliott Trudeau said, "Canadians can now amend their constitution. It is high time that as Canadians, that we take care of our responsibility to our families, our communities, this country, and the original peoples and of ourselves." 14 million young adults have never had the opportunity to have their say in any Canadian or provincial referendum. They, as all of us, have the right to determine their future and not be subject to a dictating political system which is far from true democracy. Otherwise, the United Nations globalization, corporatization, will further help destroy all of Canada's sovereignty and independence. The UN Globalization, Global Citizenship and Sustainable Development Agenda 21, under the guise of global warming and ICLE, is certainly destroying Indigenous land rights and territories worldwide through their various programs, including those being implemented by our governments. With this document, our hope is that it will empower people to make a stand to eventually change all that is wrong within our present system for something newer and better that will be more feasible for all. Now, unfortunately, we do not yet have the funds needed to go on a nationwide door-to-door campaign, so please have patience and keep verifying our website and especially the calendar page. And please feel free to contact us if you require more information or simply wish to add your name to the pre-registration list. You may also contact us at info@i-ACUSE.com. Now, please be sure to let your friends and family know, as this is going to be one of the most amazing times of our lives once all Canadians join in. Thank you so much.